The regular meeting of the Belleville Zoning Board of Adjustment for May 3rd, 2018 will now come to order. Clerk, call the roll.
Caruso. Giordano.
Here.
Casa.
Here.
Lozoff. Mafucci.
Here.
Sheldon.
Here.
Smith. Milano.
Here.
Del Garcia.
Here. Will everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Secretary, is notice of this meeting been given in accordance with the Sunshine Law?
Certification of the meeting has been advertised according to the Sunshine Law.
Okay, has everybody gotten a chance to look over the minutes of our last meeting? Anybody want to make any amendments? No amendments? Motion made by Mr. Milano to accept the minutes as presented. Do I get a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mr. Mafucci. Clerk, call the roll.
Giordano.
Yes.
Casa.
Yes.
Mafucci.
Yes.
Sheldon.
Yes.
Milano.
Yes.
Del Garcia.
Yes. Okay, we have a communication, but I'd rather get that done at the end. Let's take care of applications for adjournment. I understand, Mr. Gassion, that we're adjourning the first case again?
Yes, the architect, as I'm sure everyone recalls, had to change the plans. Those plans, for some reason, are not yet complete, and therefore I have no choice but to ask for adjournment to the next regularly scheduled meeting of the board.
Okay, so we're going to adjourn that.
And there is an objector on that case, and I so advise the attorney for the objector.
All right, so we're adjourning that to 6/7/18. Okay?
Is that Mr. Duesenberg?
It is.
Okay. All right, then let's go to the case we do have on the agenda
Well,
tonight.
so that'll be 7:30 in this room on June 7th.
Yes, anybody,
No further notice.
no further notice, either in newspaper or by mail, for anybody who's interested in ZB.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. 7.
7, why would you say 7?
7:30.
7 o'clock. ZB 2017-18, 3337 Rutgers Street, Parks Authority.
And no further notice.
And no further notices either.
And I waive the time constraints.
And you waive the time restraints. Okay, very good. All right, so now we have the second case on the agenda. ZB 2017-24, 450, 452. That's a typo on our agenda. Washington Avenue. However, the limited partnership is listed correctly, 450-52 Washington Ave, LP. Applicant is seeking a variance to renovate the interior of an existing 2 and 1/2 story dwelling to a 3 multi-family dwelling. We're gonna do that later. I don't care. You don't know what we're gonna do. Okay. So, Mr. Gassion, you may proceed.
Well, Mr. Chairman, if I could just have 3 minutes to explain to my client that there are 6 members present.
Which, is that your client?
My client is the dark gentleman behind
Very
Mr. Frank
good.
Antonio.
Very good. Very good because Mr. Rego was wondering who he was. Okay, so we can have a recess for 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Thank you.
You have a nice
Okay.
little consultant.
The 2 witnesses and decided he would prefer to adjourn and wait till the next regularly scheduled meeting.
Okay.
I hope there's no inconvenience.
No,
I'm
there's no
really sorry.
inconvenience. There's no inconvenience. All right.
I apologize, I didn't know John fell.
That's the
I didn't know
June
John
7th.
fell.
Are you kidding?
So I
Are
didn't write
you
that.
kidding? Why?
No, I know, but I just.
Things happen.
Yeah.
Things happen.
All right, so ZB 2017-24, that will be adjourned to June 7th, 2018, with no further notices, either in the newspaper or in the mail.
And, Mr. Chairman, I just ask, I understand that Parks Authority has delayed everything and they might be last on the agenda.
Right.
But could this case be first on the agenda next time?
This case here.
This one, not Parts Authority, I understand it goes to the back of the list.
You know what? Yes.
And it's a fairly
Because
quick.
this is really our fault, there's not enough members.
Thank you.
Gary, can I make a request? Before we hear this case next month, can I request two things? First of all, in the narrative, it says, "See attached resolution for approval of DB 2013." That is not in my packet. Also, we weren't given any building plans, just this parking layout. And I noticed that
Why don't we move and see what we
they
have?
have
We got something here.
parking. It's just a parking
No
layout.
parking?
You know,
Well, Mr. Gassion,
Well,
I think
certainly.
he's got a point.
No, again, I thought plans were submitted, my
no,
apologies.
we didn't get
We have
parking.
parking.
Parking, just a parking plan.
Yeah.
Mr. Gassion, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, since now we have no plans.
We back on the record.
You have no plans? Yes, we're still on the record. You're adjourned.
Then we come back in. We went off. You adjourned it.
Oh,
You
are
did
we back
adjourn.
on?
Yes, we are back on.
We're back on.
You never said you went back in. just so
Oh,
you know.
okay, I'm sorry.
Just as a point of
There are plans of the interior. I'm sorry if somehow they did not get in.
I apologize, because I only had this. I didn't know this
Oh, it
was
could be-
together with this.
It could be Mike. You have it?
Yeah, right
Okay,
here.
so Gina does have it,
Oh,
so.
so she
she'll
can give it out
them
tonight?
Yeah.
She'll give it out, it doesn't matter because it's getting adjourned. And Mr. Sheldon, what was your other request?
There's a reference to a previous zoning board.
Yeah, there was a certification for the adjacent property.
As a three-family, I assume.
That is correct, Mr. Chairman. About 2013 is my recollection.
13.
Give me a minute and I'll take a look at the application.
1, 2, 3 here. You like one, and I get one, and there's only one left.
Something was scheduled. There was a special schedule.
Two.
Forget the date.
Caruso?
Oh, no,
Roseau, Caruso?
no,
Oh,
but
both.
you had scheduled one,
Do
yeah.
you have another copy by any chance?
Oh,
Gina?
What's that?
You have one more copy? Because we're short one to send out the laws on Caruso.
I'll mail it.
different.
Oh, you have them?
Yeah, I'll mail it.
Oh, you have extras, okay, here's one more to them. Okay, I didn't know. That's what I was
Yeah, I
asking.
have the rest of that work, it's not me.
AJ,
Yeah.
the prior resolution was June of 2013.
I have it, they have it up there, so I'll make copies and I will send it to them as well.
They're both there.
You just want this sent to everyone?
Yeah, they will want it,
All right,
I'll send it.
make copies and stuff.
Okay, so it worked out, everybody now has everything to take a look at.
Yeah.
Was that not in the application when that?
Maybe it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
So what, okay. All
I
right, I'll
thought
send
it
it out
was,
to
but maybe
you.
it wasn't.
I'll send it out to you.
Okay, I thank the board for courtesies, and I'll see you next month. Hopefully the other case will be ready, but it'll be third on the agenda. I
Yes.
understand.
Thank you.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh,
Okay. All right then, I have a communication for the third, however, going over this, but I'll read it into the record. This is dated April 16, 2018. Chairman A.J. Delgershio, zoning board members, Belleville zoning board, 152 Washington Avenue, Belleville, New Jersey, 07109. Sound Development LLC, 548, 568 Franklin Avenue, Belleville. Dear Mr. Delgershio, as per our discussions during the April 5th zoning board meeting, I have received possible dates for a special meeting in May from the board secretary and reviewed them with the 4 experts I will be presenting for the application. We are all available for the following dates, and they list May 11th, May 14th, May 18th, May 29th, and May 31st. My client would prefer a Friday, May 11th or May 18th. Any of the other dates will be fine if a Friday cannot be arranged. I will not be present at the May 6th meeting to discuss the dates. If you deem it necessary for me to send a colleague to the hearing to further discuss the dates, kindly advise. In the interim, I have reached out to the neighbors who expressed an interest in the meeting with me and the architect at my office. We hope to show them the plans and to resolve any open issues. Thank you in advance for your time and courtesy. Respectfully submitted, Marina C. Perna, Esquire. Now, and everybody got a copy of this. And Mr. Giordano, you said you could only make the 29th. And Mr. Mafucci can only make the 31st. And I believe our attorney said the 11th and 18th doesn't look good because it's a Friday, his wife would kill him. So that's,
I'm okay, other than the 11th. I can't make the 11th. The other days seem to be okay.
now, the problem is, we have 3 members missing tonight. And I'm sure she would want to handle this with 7 members. And since 2 of the members cannot make it on the same night, that also causes a problem, which leaves it open only to the 29th or 30th, and still one of our members wouldn't be able to make it, and there's 3 members not here. So even with the alternates, you may end up with only 5 or 6 members. So because of that, I think we should just adjourn it to the next meeting. And since Mr. Gassion has agreed to put the second case on the agenda, then we'll probably proceed with it that night. And then if we need an extra special meeting in June, we do a special meeting in June. Because I don't want to ask for a special meeting and then then you don't have a right now on members. I mean, that's very embarrassing, especially since the applicant would have to pay extra for it and everything else. So that's my feeling, and that's what I feel we should do. So, any objection to that? No. Okay. All right, so, since nobody's here anyway, anyone who was here for ZB 2018-04, 548, 568 Franklin Ave, Sound Development LLC, I'll contact Ms. Perna and tell her it's just been adjourned to the June 7th, 2018 meeting, but she's moved up one more time, and now she's number 2. Okay? And we can get that. What did you say? I just told you, we agreed to make that number 3 now. Okay, so that's adjourned to 10/6/18. There'll be no further notice in the newspaper or by mail. So, all we have left is resolutions to be memorialized. So let's get that out of the way. No, everybody got a copy, didn't you? All get copies of resolutions to be
We
memorialized?
didn't sign it.
I know you didn't sign it, but we all got copies, correct?
Yeah.
Anybody have a problem with any of your copies?
No.
Okay.
Only thing I would say, if we can email the copies, this way we don't have to print them out.
Well, Mr. Caruso don't have email.
I'll mail him a copy.
Yeah, so we'll mail him a copy.
I mean, no sense in,
And then what if somebody gets and somebody don't? All right, let's, where's the copies we have to sign?
You have
Madam
them there.
Secretary, we have them here. Over there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And this copy of this. All right, so, Madam Secretary, here, these are yours for the files. What's that? Oh, we have no comments. Well, I can sign it for the next meeting. Yeah, okay, I'll sign it. All right. Let me sign. We'll sign them first. Now we can get them down. Because I read them over and I didn't see the problem. Yeah, I will. I just want to get mine out of the way. Because I got to sign in 2 places. This is going to be the longest part of the night, it looks like. Okay. So here, this one's going to start down this way. This could start down this way.
Is good?
No, those are copies. That's not the original. Here, move that one next way. Next one goes to the
Sign. Assuming your check, yeah.
That's only one.
Assuming your check, yes.
So now, that's what that's. There's another one for this side.
I shouldn't have been coffee, now I'll probably be up. I had it to keep me up, but now I want to go to sleep. But I'm glad.
Okay, let's go to this side. Let me have that. That might be one for everything. And this goes to the other side. Okay. This one's done, I believe. Yeah, this is done by everything. This goes to June. You have anything else over there?
Thursday is concert. Just 2 weeks. He's playing.
That's the third one, right? There's one on there, I don't know what you're doing. Two of them are ready.
Oh, yeah, Joey. I never even heard of it before. Joey came home with her.
Who's holding them up for you?
There's two of them.
There's one that should be done by all.
Yes, they all start with that. Yeah, now I hear the violin.
I like the violin.
Well, if it's played,
Yeah, I played, but I actually, right through grammar school and high school.
did you?
High school, yeah, I liked it.
That's sweet, I always was.
I didn't like that, yeah. And it was,
Three on this side, two on this side.
And it's easier to carry.
awkward. Thank you.
Way back in September, I volunteered to help run the township. I didn't know it was gonna be the same week as the community.
Feel bad because it's not this big now.
So I get ready for both things this week.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Okay, resolution of memorialization, matter of Stephen Guarnieri, ZB 2018-01, 326-328 Franklin Avenue. Giordano.
Yes.
Casa.
Yes.
Mafucci.
Yes.
Sheldon.
Yes.
Milano.
Yes.
Del Garcia.
Yes.
Case ZB 2017-021, Belleville Properties, Christopher Chiafulo, 382-384 Belleville Avenue. Giordano.
Yes.
Casa.
Yes.
Mafucci.
Yes.
Sheldon.
Yes.
Milano.
Yes.
Del Garcia.
Yes.
Case CB 2018-02, Jenna Serna, 63-67 Brighton Avenue. Giordano.
Yes.
Casa.
Yes.
Mafucci.
Yes.
Sheldon.
Yes.
Milano.
Yes.
Del Garcia.
Yes.
And ZB 2015-28 Empire Medical, 195 Portland.
That's the one where we're giving the extension,
This is the
correct?
extension, correct?
Okay.
Giordano.
Yes.
Casa.
Yes.
Mafucci.
Yes.
Sheldon.
Yes.
Milano.
Yes.
Del Garcia.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other business to be taken care of tonight?
Oh, that is it.
Okay.
I'll have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn made. I don't think we need a second. Do we?
Technically.
Technically?
Just say so.
Say second.
Second.
Second. Okay. Adjourned. By